Yo, what up, everybody? Your boy MC. I'm back again with One Africa Forum, guys. To let you know, today I'm gonna be here for a very short time. It might not even last for more than 30 minutes, because tomorrow I have a very exciting day. I have a mega interview, and I need to get ready for that, and I need to sleep early to prepare for that. Yeah, but anyways, I didn't want to come and do this because I need to get some rest for tomorrow's event, but then I was like, why not? I'll just come here for some time and we'll share a little bit of the topic of today. If you're joining me right now, please let me know where you're watching from, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, guys, today's topic we are talking about should Africa receive loans and aids as it has been always before? Should Africa continue to receive aids and loans from outside? I really want to hear your opinion, guys. So, welcome, Kirma. It's good to see you here. I think you're the only one here right now, but it's good to see you. Let me close my window here for a second. Yeah. So, guys, I'm really back here to kind of like know your opinion and your suggestions about that, and then I'll be getting out of here today. Yeah, should Africa receive loans and aid? Should continue to receive loans and aid? I think that is one of the things that a lot of Africans have been having trouble with, or have been having some issues with, because it seems like for a long time and for many years, Africa has been like the Africa's economy is highly dependent on loans and aids for a long time. Like you can find that in the government, even in the budget of the government, you find out that a lot, like huge amount percentage of the budget of the government, it depends on the loans and aids outside. So imagine if one day those people were giving loans and aids that what, we're not gonna give it. And the most organization that does that is World Bank. It does that a lot to most of African countries. So imagine if one day they say, what, we're not gonna do this. How is it gonna be? Africa, is it gonna be able to survive? Do you think Africa will survive without loans? It's something that we can ask ourselves, all the time. You really think Africa will be able to survive without receiving loans from outside? That can be a very interesting question to ask ourselves and each other. And yeah, um, and it's very interesting because a lot of countries are struggling with that, and pretty much the whole continent of Africa. Yeah, and it's very dangerous because if our economy for a long time has been highly dependent on loans and aids, that means in so many situations we cannot make decision on ourselves. We cannot really make decision on our own because we don't have say. And all the time the person with money has a say. Like if I provide money to you, if I invest to you, if I am the source of your income, if I am the source of your development, then that means I have a say than you do have. Like think about it, the company. Think about the company where different people have different shares. The person who has the biggest share in the company, basically that person owns the company. I might not be the founder of the company, but then I have the highest share in the company. If I invested like more than 50% of the entire share of the company, I basically own your company, even though I'm not the founder. Because if I decide to take that money out, then you're not gonna be able to operate anymore. You go bankrupt. That's what I'm trying to say. That our economy has been dependent on the loans on aids for so long time, to the point where we don't have say, to the point where we cannot make decision on ourselves, to the point where we cannot decide what we want to do, when we want to do, how we want to do. So every time that there's a loans or there's aid and we receive from somewhere else, it will just come to us, and we're not even going to decide how we're going to spend it, because it will be direct to us and told us that, what, I'm giving you this and this and this and this and that. This is how you're supposed to do. And this has been a huge problem for a long time. And that's why for a long time you see that it's like we have government, but we cannot don't have government at the same time. Like we have continent at the same time we don't have continent, because we have people who are actually taking care of the country outside of that place. You know what I'm saying? So personally, to share you my opinion, I'm not 100% against the loans and aids, because I do believe that everybody needs support. I believe that everyone wants support, even me. It doesn't matter whether I'm coming here, I'm alone, or even you, you're working alone, but you need support. You cannot be alone for, I mean, there's no way for you to be alone. If, first of all, it's not supposed to be like that, you know what I'm saying? So I believe in receiving support. But we have to, I think what we have to do, Africa, we have to reach the point where we can highly depend on our economy. Like when it comes to the budgets we do have, when it comes to the plans and strategies we have, the high amount of percentage, it has to come from within. It has to be generated from within and not from outside. Because otherwise you might have your country, but the owner of your country is somebody else who invested a lot of money there. What are you gonna say? Are you gonna want to do something different from against someone who actually give you money for your own country to do something? Yeah, and that's why we find out there's a lot of wrong contracts we make, you know, with Westerners or Easterners, and there's a lot of problem we create and we generate. And at the end of the day, I mean, we are facing neo-colonialism right now. So Africa is not rich enough to actually generate its own money or its own economy. Can we not be stronger and strong economically unless we depend on another country? Can we not be strong by ourselves? Do we really have to depend on aids and loan to be strong or to prosper? Do we need to do that? Can we not be strong on our own? Can we not really try to deal with issues that we are facing with? For instance, one of the issues that is really slowing down is corruption. Corruption in so many governments, they're actually slowing us down from moving forward, slowing us down from achieving what we want to achieve. That's one of the mega issues that we're facing in Africa. And I think because of that, because we have people who are greedy with money, we have people who they want to spend for themselves, then it's hard to operate. We have so many, like you guys, you know that we have a lot of richness. We have minerals. We have everything that can actually generate and can actually boost our economy. But supervision is weak. Supervision is worse. And people who are managing those resources we have, they most of the time they don't do their proper job. And so eventually we just end up asking loans from outside. But we are richer than even the loans that we receive. So I think it's really time to wake up. It's really time to wake up, Africa, to wake up, to know that, you know what, we have everything that it takes. Yes, we need support, but support, it shouldn't be priority. It shouldn't be something that we run outside and to ask for, something that we demand, something that without that we cannot operate. Because you find out that country cannot operate without loans and aids. It has to be, it's a lot too much. And if Africa, we are united, and if we support with one another, we support each other, then we'll be able to handle these problems that are going on inside, even without asking and reaching out for loans and aids. Again, I'm not saying that loans and aids is not good. I'm just saying that we need to have independent economy. We need to be able to stand on ourselves. So whether I have loans or I don't have, it doesn't really matter. But we really need to be able to operate on ourselves. We need to be able to have a say. Okay, let's say we receive loans and aids from outside. Do we have a say about it? Or the person who gives me money wants me to spend the way they want me to do? We need to have a priority. We need to have a plan. We need to have a vision for the country. So anytime that loans or whatever that comes, we know where to direct it. Like we know we already have, okay, you want to support us? Okay, bring your support. Nobody will say no to money. Bring your money to us. But this and this and this is what we want to deal with. Are you okay with that? Yes, I'm okay. All right, give money and we're going to spend accordingly to our priorities and things that we arrange to do. Basically, if we do that, I do believe that Africa will reach the point where we're gonna be like, they will respect us. Why? Because we have proved and we have shown that, you know what, we can stand on ourselves. You know what, we can deal with corruption, we can deal with this bad leadership. And this is another thing, I think one day we'll come back to talk about leadership and how can we train our kids, our people, to actually become a better leaders of tomorrow? And how can we give younger generation opportunity to step up and to take over the government or take over different places in leadership in order to bring that fire, that the fresh fire, because this is 21st century, man. And one of the other problems that we have in Africa, most of our leaders are old. Are old. Where are they leading us? Somebody say, if you have like old leaders in your country, where are they leading you? They're leading you to the grave, because that's where they're going. we need old leadership. We need younger generation as well. We need both sides. Why old generation? Because we need somebody who can actually give us advice, somebody who is wise, who can be like, you know what, I've been in this place, I've been in that place, I've been here, and I think this is the way we should go. And we need the younger generation, people who can make decision as soon as possible, people who can go with this 21st century energy, you know what I'm saying? But if you have old people and somebody has like 8 years old and is leading the country, where are you leading the country to? You ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. So we need to have a balance in all these things. We'll come back to talk about leadership, one day in the future. But for today, talking about loans and aids, I think Africa's economy, it should not depend on loans and aids, because that's where we open a gate and a door to Westerners and Easterners to actually come and take over our own land. Because if your budget highly depends on loan, that means you don't really have say on your own country, on your own budget. I said, if you have a company and we're investing in your company and I have like 50 or 51 shares, that means I'm owning that company, even though I'm the CEO of the company. So what we have to do is that we need to have the like many shares than anybody else. Our budget has to depend on the inside economy, on what we have inside our continent rather than outside. Outside, it should be just addition. That, all right, I think we need extra, we need this and this and this, and can you provide? Yes, I can provide. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And that's how it will be. Yeah, so the just to try to answer this question, that should Africa continue to receive loans? It's hard to answer yes and no at the same time. But I think Africa should try to really depend on what is happening inside rather than going outside and constantly receiving. That's because there's nobody who wants to receive something for free. Everyone who comes and receives something to you wants to get something back. Because in this world, there's nothing for free. Nobody will come and give you something for free. No. Only God, only Jesus, he came and he gave his life as a ransom for many. And he don't expect anything in return. But nobody will come to you and be like, this is what I'm giving it to you, and you don't have to give me anything. No. Africa's economy, it can be stable. For example, let's take an example of Nigeria. Nigeria in Africa right now is actually the first country that has high, like economically is really good in Africa, is Nigeria. It's the leading country economically in Africa because there's so many reasons. They have oil and population and all those kind of stuff. There's so many reasons why it's a leading economy in Africa. But yet the problem of corruption is causing that nation to really slow down. Somebody said if Nigeria wakes up, Africa is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. If Nigeria wakes up, it's not going to be the same. Yeah, Kuru, do you mean the virus? No. I don't mean the virus. I mean loans and aids. Yeah. Like support from outside. Yeah, so as I said today, guys, I'm not going to stay here for a time because I need to prepare myself for the interview. So whether you're watching this right now or you're watching later, please, tomorrow I'm going to be having an amazing interview with Kenya's ambassador to South Korea. And we're going to be talking a lot about Africa and unity and love and peace and how can we reconcile and all those kind of things. We're going to be talking about dual citizenship. But if you have any other question that you would like me to ask her, from Swahili Nation family, please let me know. I already have the questions that I want to ask her, but if you want to participate and if you have any question, you're like, hey, Mika, I think this one question you should ask her, please let me know in the comment section of this video, or go to community tab. I shared the picture and I asked the question about it. Let me know what kind of question you want me to ask her, and I will definitely take that question and I'll go and I'll ask her. Yes, guys, I really appreciate for stopping here today. I didn't have a lot of people, but you guys that are stepping here today, we have a topic and I shared a little bit of my opinion, but please, you can also share your opinion in the comment section. Do you think Africa should continue to receive loans from outside, loans and aid as we have been receiving for a long time? Anyways, let me know in the comment section and it'll be amazing, guys. Don't forget to love one another and spread peace whatever you are. Whatever you are, guys, I'm praying for peace, I'm praying for love, and I'm praying for unity. And I know that I say this, even though you pass through the darkest valley, I shall not fear evil, because God is with you. God is with you. God is with me. And believe that. It doesn't matter whether you're in the darkest place right now, but I'm telling you, brighter days are ahead, just around the corner. So keep holding in there. Keep having hope. Keep praying. And I know things will be all right soon or later. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.